downs will kick this deep to start us off. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's 3rd down.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Quick throw to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable 3rd down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the income.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw to the left side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop. A turnover on downs after that defensive stop.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense. And now if I'm the offense going on the field, I'm going to be aggressive right away. In this sudden change environment, why not take a shot? In the first couple of plays, I think they put the ball in the air.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Runs through the defender. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Russell. The 4th down completion to the running back. And he's not going to get there. Well short of the marker and a turnover on downs. What a job by the defense.
Well, that's the risk you run when you complete the ball short of the line to gain on 4th down. And I got to say, credit to that defense. Watch these guys fly to the ball and make the tackle in the open field. That is a heck of a job. Great effort.
He's got space. Tackle made at the 24 as they began to put a drive together.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. He's got room to run. Look out. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on 1st down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on 1st down and get 1st downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. A deep shot right down the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about them is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Trying to take a shot, but the coverage is there.
And this pass is on target, caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, he makes the catch! And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
End of the first quarter here, still no score. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Cincinnati. They finish off the scoring drive.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Ball handed off. Fights off a defender. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
It's a draw to the back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fighting him off. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Makes a quick grab. They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
Chris, the key to this play was the coverage down the field. There's nowhere to go with the football. Forcing the quarterback to check it down, and then you stop it for no gain. This defense...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. It's an out route. The catch made. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him inside the 35.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
A new set of downs after that completion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got an opening here. Powering through the defender. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10.
Chris, this is the quarterback's best friend right here. This goes down as a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little pop pass is able to get the edge and get down the field.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. The Bearcats take the first of their 3 timeouts. The decision to make here. What are they going to do on this 2nd down? So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. A draw to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Now a timeout is called. Cincinnati using their 2nd of the half. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on 3rd down. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And here's the handoff. And the defense able to stop him at the 2. And now Cincinnati spends their final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Offense trying to convert again on 4th down. They'll go for it. To throw, it's Russell. Here comes the pressure. He's got it right near the end zone. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their...
He's got a crease. Now he breaks into the clear. The 50. Now the 40. Inside the 30. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Open field ahead. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Bulldogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to throw. It's Russell. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Timeout call. That's going to be the second for Georgia. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense won't snap it. They'll spend the timeout before the second down. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. The Bearcats will kick it deep to begin the second half. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here. Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Defense is coming after him. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. So the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs.
You know, these 4th down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
They'll hand it off. He's got space. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Breaks into the clear. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Cincinnati has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Leaning on the run game here. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. No, he didn't make it. He is stopped short, so they don't take the chance to add to this lead, and the defense will get the football back. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Handoff running right. He shreds the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. They're going to run it here. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete.
Good luck with it, Turner. Good luck. Which is great game.
The Bulldogs will kick this deep to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Pressure is coming. They'll try a pass here. Tight end makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Trying to find room. It's Ray. Has the first down. Is still going. And he's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Gets made on the out route. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Finley. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. They'll run it to the right side. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
7th play of the drive coming up. Looking downfield, it's Reed. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Here's the handoff on a counter. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball to 31.
Outstanding job up front. Look at the hole right here. The back has the counter play, this little misdirection, and it is wide open because of what they're doing up front. This offensive line is so good, and they are winning the line of scrimmage.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. To the 45. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Dogs. There was no catching him that time.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football. So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. They'll run it here. And the result is going to be a safety.
I absolutely love the aggressive play call from this defense. You get down there right near the goal line. Why not be aggressive? They're able to blitz, get into the backfield, and create a safety.
So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. We'll see what he can do with the return. An inside give now from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. It's Georgia on top right now. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they'll use the ground game here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. The back's got it. And an opening here. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout, and we've got a blowout developing here. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He hands it off from the gun. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time. The Dogs come to the line in the hurry up.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle. That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
And there's the handoff. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Scanning the field. It's Russell. And the pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
What a massive stop by this defense. This game could have spiraled out of control right there. If they can come back and create some momentum in the second half, we're going to point back to this stop right here. This is the catalyst if they come back.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field, and now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact, and it's an incompletion.
And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, this is why first and second down are so important. When you're behind the chains on third down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory. And that's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Gives it to the back. It's hard running there through a tackle.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front.
Has a path to the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. Now the Bulldogs signal for their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Great teams close the half well. That's exactly what we're seeing here. Extending the lead going into halftime. The offense goes out there, executes, and puts it in the end zone. This team is running on all cylinders right now.
Talk about it, folks, on this set. From the cross New York, shit, man. This class, let us walk. Spawn got started. Well, this is ice. Got a minute, but it's nigga, this is life. Got my family in front of this building, Trinity, man. Still, why you think motherfuckers nickname the big cold on the so my baby dream lost it. Picking up, I put the beats to the puzzle. Just go, I'm moving in my people, just go to you. I'm getting those flows, I'm shooting with that. With the no guns, just no games. You don't got the way. Lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on, I say, my it's no games, you stop. You got the way. Lean back. Lean back, lean back, lean back, come on.
Arms to the easy, lean to the reside. My arms stay breezy, the dogs stay preside. They got me the 7 for me reside. And I just work so I can ride down with him. So I give out to be a big shit. In the club, it's smooth and I dance to the dogs. And dance, parties to never mind. If you go around, it's a joke. It's the real day and mission and about stop checkers. And we walk around the medical text. And then we for VIP session in the middle of the dance floor, right? Let's check it, set it up like the negative started. To the fucking to the change, emphasis, anything, nigga, still a thing, nigga, so much things that we are seeing. It's
no peace, I'm dancing, you don't got the way. Lean back, lean back, lean back, come on. I say my niggas don't dance, you swallow the bass. You got the way. Lean back, lean back. Lean back, come on. We have been better now, we just sweating and it's 4 o'clock. And it's better now, see, the streets is the universe. They use swap, keep chilling out. Don't crack it up, I'll have been struggle for all the fights and shit. If I'm a born come, then they try to swear that we rap shit. Derek for I lost the line, getting by the ball, virtually set. Niggas even made 8 shots to rush. I'm a little bad when I double it up. talking like yes. Keep telling me shit about the fuck up. I don't want to sleep about the fuck up. We got to the man to this. One of these days, when it's shit, job versus no games. You don't have to wear it. Lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on, I said, man, it's no games. You still up games. You got to wear it. Lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on.
It's complete. It's enough for a first down. He's free. He's right. He's on. Georgia. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Some more
Good job from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half.
Come on. Nah, man. It ain't never gonna stop. Search. Raul. JP, come on.